the one who works at Loveland, she's someone else.
Yeah, she's another one.
Hi, my name is Beth and I've heard about Loveland for a few years. I've never actually been involved in it or kind of gone to any of the Loveland events, but I heard about this specific event through Unwrap in Falmouth.
My name's John Francis and I live in Penryn, and I came along to Loveland on basically the day they opened.
Hi, my name's Chris. I haven't been part of Loveland. I've heard of Loveland and I've met many beautiful people from Loveland and absolutely value the work that it does.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I found out about today from just like posters around Falmouth. I know about Loveland through a couple of friends who volunteer there, but I haven't actually myself, so after today, I think that's what I'm going to do, is head over there.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm from over by Gilly Beach in Falmouth, but I'm also involved in Sustainable Food Cornwall. I know Loveland just from going to True Barn and to my friends who live next door to it, but I've not really volunteered there yet, but I'm really feeling I should.
I think I've enjoyed most the connecting with everyone, so just meeting lots of local people and really feeling inspired by not only the ideas, but lots of people already doing things, and so you're getting to hear about those things and feel like then there is that momentum and there's that desire.
As in often with these sort of things, it's the company that you're with and hearing what they've got to say.
I've met several other vegans who understand that the animal agriculture and fishing industries are really harmful, and that's quite a rarity for me to find that.
I think like meeting a lot of like-minded people, great conversations, and also like reconnecting with something that I kind of haven't been a part of in a while, which is like this kind of wildlife nature community conversations.
It feels like a warm, embracing, engaging conversation. Everybody, the way Phil in particular and Tim framed it and led the conversation, and just the peace, they just kind of projected, it made it really peaceful and calm.
You always know that people are kind of incredible, but I think it's really just reaffirmed that there are lots of good people who want to make a difference. We can easily, as a society now, be quite disconnected, so I think it's made me feel quite hopeful.
So many things that you learn when you listen to people talking to you, and I think Phil said at the start about this active listening, and it's such a useful thing to remind yourself of, certainly for myself.
I think it's how brilliant people are, and the fact that once you start talking, that there's shared values and people want to be included, and were included beautifully here because it was very well managed.
I always say like I'm not very good at cooking, and I always find that I don't know much about nutrition and how we grow our own food and everything, but so I think finding like a community of people who are promoting that, and also realising that it's not for people with a lot of money who can afford to buy the local, you know, farm grown food. Yeah, that's been a good key takeaway.
One thing I've learned is that there aren't enough local people, very local people, getting involved with the community growing schemes in Chasewater and Loveland. I've learned that there's really strong commitment from different parts of the community here to improving food education and making that a community thing as well as a school thing.
I don't think there is anything I think you could do better next time. I thought it worked really well. I really liked the facilitator training in the morning and then followed by the session in the afternoon.
I think one of the things that was stated to me that is advertising and promotion, getting more people in, more of the locals and those people that don't attend such things usually. So free food and music is going to get people in.
I think the event itself is amazing. I hope that it can grow and more people can hear about it. So the discussions are amazing, but it's more like someone making a point and someone else agreeing. Whereas like sometimes with these discussions, it can be good to have opposing points, and because then that is where you get like the most growth.
The main thing is to sustain the conversation. So this is a start, make it a report, make it a video, make it a film, but actually you can feel a community coming together here and strengthening. And so there's the question, how do you sustain a Loveland community food conversation? And I'd like to help with that.
I think I'm definitely going to try and get involved in Loveland. I think I feel less scared about it now that I've met some people from Loveland.
But we've come out of it, I think, this afternoon with everybody feeling very positive. I'm not alone, and I've got some wonderful people to support and encourage the things that we need to do as a community.
I've got some information about becoming vegan, so maybe we'll give that a go. But also trying to join a few of the projects, so visit Loveland, maybe do some citizen science, basically get more involved in the community and come into more talks like this. So
I am definitely going to get off my proverbial and look at guerrilla gardening opportunities in Falmouth. Get a little pot of money together and just do planting of food in the streets and in the parks and just make more food more wildly available.
They're from work. Actually, from note taking. They might be better for these sheets, and then when at the end when we collect everything, we can use my math